The car which redefined reliability. The car in which lot of us has travelled at least once. The legendary Toyota Innova, India's most loved MPV.
So what role are you playing today?
Every day, many roles, one car.
Let's first talk about how the Innova started and from where did it came. The Toyota Innova was first launched in 2004 by Toyota Astra Motors in Indonesia, which replaced the Toyota Kijang. The Kijang was a rebadged Toyota Qualis, which was the first product of Toyota in India in 1997. In Indonesia, in 2004, Toyota named the Innova as the Kijang Innova, which replaced the original Kijang in Indonesia. The Qualis in India was named differently in different countries. Firstly, Toyota Innova was launched in 24 February 2005 in India with two engines on offer. The first was a 2.0-liter VVTi petrol engine producing 136 PS of power and a 2.5-liter D4D diesel engine producing 103 PS of power. But the petrol doesn't sell as well as the diesel Innova did. In India, Toyota Innova only came with a 5-speed manual transmission, but in international markets, it was also available with a 4-speed automatic transmission in 2005. Toyota Innova was always a body-on-frame chassis unit, which was based on the IMV platform shared by the old Toyota Fortuner. The code name of Toyota Innova was AN40. The Innova Petrol was launched at an ex-showroom price of 6.74 lakh and 7.34 lakh for the diesel. If you see an Innova from first batch running on the road properly and smoothly, do not get surprised because the Innova is damn reliable. Toyota Innova in 2005 came with some features like manual AC, a basic audio system, ABS and airbags in the top spec version. The first update the Toyota Innova received was in 2009.
I have found a brand new love, and it's brightened up my day.
No matter how diverse our world seems to be,
Brand new love,
we all share something in common.
chasing those blues away. I searched far and wide, now I finally found. I have found a brand new love, and I'm heading on down that way.
The new Innova.
The 2009 Toyota Innova came with revised bumpers, revised headlamps and tail lamps and some creature comfort features like steering mounted audio controls and automatic climate control AC. The 2009 Toyota Innova was now BS4 compliant and it also got an intercooler. In 2009, Toyota also launched the Toyota Innova CNG, and back in the day, Toyota Innova CNG was BS3 compliant. In 2011, Toyota launched the Innova Krista edition. Who knows that the Krista name would be carry forwarded to the second generation Innova. The Innova Krista edition was nothing but a minor limited edition which was based on the VX variant. It came with a wooden panel in the central console, new alloys, new leather seat covers, muffler tip and some body graphics. The Toyota Innova got another update in 2012.
My life's great when you're happy. My life's sunny when you smile. You bring color to my life. You bring color to my life. Ba-da-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. You bring color to my life. You bring
Luxury that brings joy to your family. Introducing the new Toyota Innova.
The price of the base Innova e-diesel was now 9.9 lakh ex-showroom for the diesel and 10.20 lakh for the G petrol. It got new headlamps, new bumpers, new alloys and some changes in the interior like the new steering wheel. In Indonesia, it was named as the Grand New Kijang Innova. In 2012, Toyota launched the new top-of-the-line Z variant which was placed above the VX variant. In 2013, Toyota Innova completed close to 4 lakh sales in India. To celebrate this, Toyota launched the Chrome edition of Innova in 2013, which came with some minor chrome additions in the exterior. In 2013, Toyota Innova first generation got another update. In this update, Toyota Innova got a bigger grille and slightly redesigned bumpers, new alloys and some changes to the interior like a new touchscreen system and reverse camera. Toyota did a wise update in the Innova by giving 2 airbags as standard across all the variants. The Innova got leather-wrapped steering with wooden inserts on the top. In 2014 April, Toyota issued a recall in the Innova. Around 45,000 units of the car were defected because of a spiral cable installed on the steering wheel. This issue led to continuous illumination of airbag light in the instrument cluster, and Toyota rectified this issue free of cost for all the customers. In 2015, Toyota Innova first generation completed 10 years in India with some minor facelifts and updates, and people were still loving it. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Innova, Toyota also launched another special edition which came with some chrome garnishes on the headlamps and tail lamps, a new touchscreen system, dual tone leather seats and body graphics were added to the Innova.
Introducing the all-new Innova, India's favorite, India's number one.
Finally, we entered 2016, and it was a time to say bye-bye to the first generation Innova. Toyota kept a farewell for the first generation Innova in their plant. Toyota Innova's production came to an halt in March 2016. Before that, Toyota showcased the second generation Toyota Innova named as the Innova Krista. Yes, you heard it right. Innova Krista in the Auto Expo 2016.
Presenting the all-new Innova Krista. The all-new Innova Krista. Luxury meets power.
The Toyota Innova Krista, codenamed as AN140, drew a lot of attention to the viewers in Auto Expo. The old Innova was still favorite to many people, so the resale value of the old Innova continued to be tremendous. Even now, despite of 1 lakh plus kilometer driven, Innovas are getting good resale value. Even in 2021, you can see Innovas completing 6 to 8 lakh kilometers but still running good. Such is the reliability. The Innova Krista was priced from 13.84 lakh to 20.74 lakhs. This was a huge premium from the old Innova, but it offered so much more. The new Innova Krista is based on the new global architecture platform and shared only 5% of components from the old Innova. The new Innova got major changes inside and outside and was far more luxurious and got new features which were never heard in the old Innova. Innova started to get 7 airbags along with 2 new diesel engine options. One was a 2.4 liter engine producing 150 PS of power and 343 Nm of torque, and a 2.8 liter engine producing 174 PS of power and 360 Nm of torque, and was also available with automatic transmission and started getting driving modes like Eco and Power. Later in 2016, Toyota launched Innova with a 2.7 liter petrol engine producing 166 PS of power and 245 Nm of torque, also available with an automatic transmission. The price range of the Innova petrol was 13.74 lakh to 19.62 lakh ex-showroom. But as before, Innova sold most in the diesel and automatic was loved by people. Initially, lot of owners complained about the bumpy ride. As the result, Toyota decreased the wheel size from 17 to 16 inches and increased the tire size. As a result, the ride became less bumpy and the tires were less prone to punctures. In April 2016, Toyota launched the Innova Touring Sport. This was nothing else than cosmetic changes that made the Innova Krista very attractive indeed. It was offered with red and white color options and some added elements. The interior was now all black and got red wood inserts in the interior. The Innova Touring Sport found a good number of customers. The Touring Sport was available with a 2.4 liter diesel manual and a 2.7 liter petrol automatic only. In September 2017, Toyota replaced the 5-speed manual transmission with a 6-speed manual transmission in the 2.4 liter diesel engine. In July 2018, Toyota recalled the petrol engine of the Innova Krista as there was a faulty wiring harness. The fuel return hose was wrongly connected to the canister, and that resulted to the fuel leakage when the tank was full, and this issue was rectified for free. In March 2019, Toyota got the G Plus variant for the Innova Krista, which was slotted between the G and GX variant and was available with both 7 and 8-seater options. The G Plus variant only came with a 2.4 liter engine with 6-speed manual transmission and was 38,000 cheaper than the GX variant. However, it lost on a few features like an audio system, center rear armrest and rear defoggers. In April 2019, Innova got another minor update. The vehicle now came with ivory colored upholstery, perforated leather seats, USB fast charging and heat rejection glasses. The heat rejection glasses and fast charging were also added to the Innova Touring Sport. However, these updates were only available with diesel engines, nothing for the petrol. In 2020, Toyota discontinued the 2.8-liter diesel engine because of the BS6 norms. The 2.4-liter diesel engine was now more refined and was updated with BS6 norms, and the petrol engine was also updated with BS6 norms. Now the prices of Innova Crysta were increased by 1.2 lakhs, and the Innova Crysta Z automatic variant costed the same as the 2.8-liter Z automatic. In March 2020, Toyota launched the Innova Leadership Edition, celebrating the 15th anniversary of Innova in India. This was based on the VX variant and costed 62,000 more than the normal VX variant. The exterior of the Innova Leadership Edition were quite similar to the Touring Sport, but on inside you get some new features like 360-degree camera and automatically foldable side mirrors. In 2021, Toyota launched another facelift with new bumpers and some changes in the interior. Toyota Innova Crysta's biggest success reason is its reliability and Toyota's hassle-free servicing experience. Now Toyota Innova is used in India as a family car, chauffeur-driven car, as a taxi, as a tourist car, also used for shooting, and wide number of media uses it. How can we forget about safety? The Innova in 2016 February before the launch received 4 stars from Asian NCAP crash testing. Yeah, that's pretty nice. This was the story of the extremely reliable workhorse. If you liked the story, please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment down. Thanks for watching.